Good day, traders. My name is George Nyabadza. For those who don't know me, also call myself Craftsman Trader. And hopefully during this presentation, you get a sense of why I use that label for myself. I'm going to share with you how I trade price action on the 5-minute chart. And I'll shortly be sharing my screen, which I'm going to do. And just to avoid myself being distracted by myself, I am going to stop the video for the rest of the presentation. So every Wednesday, every third and fourth Wednesday of the month, I have live trading. I open up my trading room for clients subscribed to my year-long coaching, and it's called Wednesdays at the Market with George. And in these sessions, I go into great length about any setups that I see and how I'm actually trading them. But I'll come back to that just now, just to give you a sense of what it's about. In this short presentation, I'm going to talk about how I trade price action on the 5-minute charts. That is the only charts that I trade off. And my specific focus, if I look at plus 90% of the trades that I take, is on trading the Hang Seng 50, UK 100, S&P 500, and Euro versus dollar. So that is, I guess, my absolute focus. Not only do I have the Wednesdays at the Market show, that is for clients subscribed to the year-long coaching, but every single Wednesday, not just the third and fourth, every single Wednesday of the month, I have a show hosted by Actions to Wealth, live trading profits. Presently, it's at 12:30 South African time, which is 6:30 p.m. Singapore time, and you can work it backwards for your specific time zone. So let's just get into the depths of the presentation so you can get a sense of how I trade. Now, I have 12 strategies that I trade, and I like to say 12 plus 1, because there is a distinct strategy on capital allocation and capital management. Now, this particular strategy here at the bottom, I call it plus 1 because it really transcends all the strategies. It's an absolute core fundamental. So even if you are new to trading and you literally just come to the world of trading, you have to get a grasp of capital allocation and capital management. That has to be your strength. So even if your reading of strategies and your trading is still weak, but your capital allocation and capital management has to be absolutely strong. I had it wrong for many years trying to master how to trade without any clue of capital allocation and capital management, except what I was told on day one, risk 1%. And I blew many accounts along the way. And I've been trading for over 15 years. And, I tried to count this plus 10,000 hours. I'm well over that, into 15,000 hours. So I've been trading for a long time. And my first and most important recommendation is get to grips with capital allocation and capital management. In any case, that's the plus 1 strategy, but I also have these 12 other strategies that I trade. They may appear a lot if you're not into price action trading or have not been exposed to how I trade. For guys who have followed the live trading profits show, it's been going on for quite a while now, over 100 recorded shows in the archives in Actions to Wealth. You can just go through them, pick one at random, and you will hear me talk in some way or another by one of these strategies. So all in all, I'm trading 12 plus 1 strategies, but how do you get to grips with them? That becomes the key point. Now, I have a course called Trade in the Open. It's actually, the full name is Stock Market Indexes Trade in the Open. Some of you have already been on this course. We launched it last month. And if you haven't been exposed to it, it's available, and the guys in the office will show you all the links, etc. Now, in this course, Trade in the Open course, I explain and I discuss and I present the first 4 strategies. Strategy number 1 is just first candle trades. When do I trade off a first candle of any open? Strategy number 2 is second candle trades. Strategy number 3, third candle trades. If none of those set up at the open of a distinct market, then I'm actively looking for the 4th strategy. Strategy number 4, reversals at resistance or support levels. And these support levels can be visible. In other words, you can see them on your chart, or they can be invisible. In other words, you have to go and put in measured moves or leg 1, leg 2 extensions to see the things that computers would see, or experienced traders, the large volume traders are seeing. But you can see that by knowing how to use the tools on MT4. And this strategy number 4, these reversals at resistance or support levels, are basically, there's 3 distinct parts of them. There are reversals from breakout pullbacks at the open. So if I have a breakout at the open and it's not fitting into trade strategy number 1, 2, and 3, I'm looking for a pullback from that open. Or trading red news. I actively trade red news, but I trade red news after the announcement. I'm into the market straight after the announcement, and I'm looking for ways to get in. And the way I'm looking for trading red news is not first candle, second candle, or third candle, but breakout pullbacks from red news. But also many times, if you are trading the 5-minute chart and even the 15 minutes, you get these surprise candles out of nowhere. You're watching the market expecting a setup, and then boom, there's a huge bull candle, a huge bear candle. Very easy to trade that using strategy number 4, breakout pullbacks from surprise candles, which can occur anytime or at the open. Now, this is what I cover in detail during the Trade in the Open course, and there's a recorded session. The course is recorded and you can access it if you missed out on the actual live event. So those are the first 4 strategies. And when I present them in the course, I said I was presenting to intermediate traders. The fact that you are part of the premium traders, you're already at an intermediate stage. You know how to work things on the MT4. You understand things when they're explained to you. So everyone should be able to work with this. I actively trade this. So there's no like, oh, I don't trade this because now I'm an experienced trader. I'm actively looking for this every time the market opens. So when I trade Hang Seng 50, my time, it opens 3:15 a.m. So at 6 hours, that's 9:15 a.m. Singapore. This is what I'm looking for when I'm trading the UK 100 at 9 a.m. my time, 3 p.m. Singapore time. Or I'm trading S&P 500, 3:30 p.m. my time, 9:30 p.m. Sing time. This is what I'm looking for. And as far as euro versus dollars, I'm actively looking at the open of the market, but also throughout the day, all these other strategies kick in. Now, after after the open, there are other strategies that can also be traded. Right now, if we jump to strategy number 12, I just call this uncommon and complex patterns. Wouldn't it be a beauty if the market was straightforward and we didn't have to struggle and just everything slot into exactly these strategies? But sometimes you get combinations of some or all of these 11 strategies, 1 to 11. The market just throws them at you, either at the open. You get just like, what is happening? If you don't quickly diagnose that you're in uncommon and complex patterns, you can either miss out on a huge trend that starts, or you can lose a lot of money getting chopped out. So that I've jumped to that because the market is not linear. It throws things at that. So at the open, if I don't get 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm quickly asking myself, hang on, are we into uncommon and complex patterns? And I've got hundreds and hundreds of charts, on my PowerPoint deck, my encyclopedia of chart patterns. I've got hundreds and hundreds that show me that I continually refresh and have a look at as I'm trading, and also when I have free times. So moving on from there, this is how you get to grips with it. First, with the Trading the Open course, And then if you go past the trading the open course and you want to get to grips with the rest of the strategies, in other words, the whole 1 to 12 plus the capital allocation, then I highly recommend that you go you go a step further. The next step for me is a 12 months coaching. It is very difficult to continually present one-day courses on each of these for a trader to grasp. You need the experience in the market. Now, the way that I've structured it is once you have the foundation, if you like, from the trading open course, then you go into the 12 months of coaching, and we cover all of these strategies. But the way the 12 months of coaching is structured is as follows. Wednesdays at the market. This is the third and fourth Wednesdays of the market, which is accessible as part of the 12 months coaching. It's by subscription. It is not free. It's the third and fourth Wednesdays of the month, 4 hours during the day. That's the cumulative time that I'm live trading each of those opens that I spoke about. We actively live trade the open of the Hang Seng 50, UK 100, S&P 500, and we also live trade the euro versus dollar, throughout the day. At the end of the day, because I know some traders are working or they not in their charts continuously like I do, at the end of the day, I produce, I look at the best strategy setups for the day, prepare my PowerPoint presentation with detailed analysis of them, also indicating stops and take profits. And by the end of the week, I prepare a detailed video analysis of that Wednesday, the third or the fourth Wednesday of the best strategy setups. This is a fantastic resource that you're not going to get anywhere else. It's I can say that. I know I track some of the best price action traders in the world, but you will get that great detail. Now, if any of these manifest, I fully explain to them, and you can say, "Oh, that's this particular pattern. This is how it's actually working." But also, in addition to the Wednesdays in the market, the third and fourth Wednesdays, which are by subscription, there is still the live trading profits. Every Wednesday, that's free for everyone, 45 minutes where I go through these strategies. What else is in the 12 months coaching? There is, in addition to the Wednesdays in the market, there's also 12 hours of individual coaching, 1 hour a month, and each hour is structured around each of the 12 plus 1 strategies. So each hour of a particular month, I take you through in detail each of these strategies. You have an opportunity to ask me questions, and I can explain to you how the things work and unfold. Just as I needed to point out something, this number 10 here, I call them classic reversal patterns. Anyone who has been schooled in price action trading should be able to recognize this. And to be schooled in price action trading, you need to be schooled by the best. I got schooled by Al Brooks by going through his books, his 3 books and his original book, very deep. It's like studying for a full master's program, but you have to go through the books in detail to grasp this. He also has a video course. The video course really works well for anyone who wants to complement or get introduced to price action trading, and all of these are covered. These you'll find in that. If you have the years to go through it, by all means, grab all of the books, go through it, and get some grasp on that. And I've put them in red as classical reversal patterns because any price action trader should be able to just talk through this and see these as they are forming. And when they appear in any of the other strategies, they would appear in 5 to 9, they would appear in 11. You shouldn't have to wonder, oh my goodness, what's happening? You should just know, oh, this is this particular pattern. This is how it fits into George's strategy. So taking out this number 10, the other strategies are my strategies that I've developed over the 15 years of price action trading that I have been going, and they work for me. No doubt, if you go through this, you will come up with your own that work for you. The market presents uncommon and complex patterns, and you might find some that I even picked up that might work for you. So the individual coaching, I take you through every hour, an hour a month, and it's structured. It's not random. We're not just having a nice conversation about trading. I'm going through structured stuff. I have over 1,000 detailed slides in my PowerPoint deck. And every day I finish trading, I keep adding on and keep analyzing. So it's rich material that you get exposed to. What else is in that? There is also a group coaching workshop, 4 hours group coaching workshop, where I take all the traders who are subscribed at a particular point in time through we cover a lot in that 4 hours of uncommon and complex patterns. This is absolutely important for me because the market just throws things at you. That's the market, it just presents whatever it presents you. Sometimes things are nice and easy, boom, you just bank your 4 or 5%, in a day. And sometimes things are pretty complex, but you have to be prepared for it. That is the market that we trade. So there's a 4 hours group coaching workshop as part of the 12 months of coaching. So this is the structure of how I trade price action on the 5-minute chart. I am readily available for any Q&A question and answer that you might have on any of the above. And of course, you can reach me via the office at any time. So my last word to you is whatever you do, whichever way you trade, invest in mastering price action and build your wealth wisely. Thank you very much, and we will catch up at some point. Bye-bye.